Hi everyone, welcome to this week's Tips and Tricks from Sunnybird PR. So this week, was it this week or was it last week? Last week we headed out to Oakhaven Hospice's away day to help them out by doing a little presentation about how they can communicate the brand's key messages stronger and more confidently. So what we thought we would do today is give you guys some tips and tricks from that presentation that you can enact maybe when you're going to networking events, if you're speaking on stage, anything along those lines, or even just chatting to your mate down the pub. They're things that you can enact in your day-to-day life. So,
number one will be to walk and talk slower, because you'll come across more confident, more composed, and it won't look like you're running around like a headless chicken and have loads of things to do and you're panicking.
So,
like I do.
Yes, like Rachel does. So in the office we have a bit of a running joke about how Rachel runs everywhere. Literally everywhere. Just like has this urgent sense of urgency, so it's a very ironic tip from Rachel, but yes.
You like it.
Another tip we have is to have eye contact with the person you're speaking to, but don't stare at them because you don't want to make them feel uncomfortable.
So another one is to stand up straight. So naturally I always want to stand with my legs crossed, like this is how I would naturally be standing for this video right now if I wasn't thinking about it. So standing up straight makes you feel more confident, but also portrays to other people that you're more confident as well, and they're more likely to engage with you and chat to you for longer and more about what you do. So you've got more opportunities to talk about yourself, basically.
If somebody is speaking to you, nod so that they know that you're actually listening, you're engaged, you're interesting. If they're just sat there like this, it looks like fully asleep and you're not interested at all. So just give them a little nod of reassurance.
Another thing we subconsciously do is mirror the person we're speaking to. So if you end up mirroring them, that's always a good positive sign.
And also don't fidget. So fidgeting, like whether you're playing with your shirt cuff or you're playing with your hair when you're talking, shows that maybe you're nervous and that you're not that confident in what you're talking about. So the best thing to do is just slow everything down a little bit, and then that will help you focus on not fidgeting. If you imagine that you were talking to somebody that whilst they were talking to you is doing this, you probably end up spending half the time looking at what they're doing with their hair rather than listening to what they're actually saying. So it'll help you get your message across better as well.
Language you use is really important. This is verbally and written. If you use language such as excellent, fantastic, brilliant, people are going to be more encouraged, the relationship will be better, and it's more kind of light-hearted and positive and just a lot nicer.
Yes. So key messages is something to think about as well. So you should have sort of a key message prepared about you and your business that you can go into any environment and you can say it and feel quite comfortable saying it, and it's something you can practice as well. So really it's like an elevator pitch. So you only have a couple of seconds to initially engage with somebody that you want to talk to about yourself or your business. So what you need to do is formulate your key message. So it should be simple, should be easy to understand. You could have the most complex job in the world. You could be a neurosurgeon or an astronaut. You need to be able to explain that to the person next door to you, because if you can't explain it in layman's terms, then that person's not going to be interested in what you're saying. And the other thing is that it should be really personal as well. So it doesn't have to be, I work for this company. You don't have to say their slogan or anything like that. It could be, have a think about what you're most proud of what you do for that company. So maybe it's something you can do whilst you're watching this video, or just whilst you're sat in your chair at your computer. Think about what you're most proud of, and then that should be your key message. I work for this company and I'm most proud of this thing that we do. I think that's it. So one thing you can do if you're going to a networking event or you're doing a speaking opportunity that to make you feel more confident before you go and do it is a thing called a power pose. So this is actually scientifically proven to help you reduce your cortisol levels, and that's the stress hormone. And what it also does is increases your testosterone levels, which gives you more confidence. So there's two kind of different variations on it. One of them is to stand with your feet kind of shoulder width apart and then just put your arms in the air like this. And you can hold that for sort of 10 to 30 seconds. If you're in private, you know, you can do it for longer. So whatever makes you feel more comfortable. And then the other one
is just to have your hands on your hips and just stand really tall.
Like Superman.
Really important.
For a while. And then you'll feel more confident, and also might make you laugh because you feel a bit silly sometimes doing it. So that helps you to feel a bit more lighthearted